You're beautiful but unsatisfied since day one. You were getting teased and it scarred you when you were young. Now you're getting older and you've been on the grind. Your paper off the scale so you feel like it's time. So you got a nose job, that's the primary thing. People teased you as a kid and for some reason you hit. Always into high fashion, girl, you heavy like lead. Liposuction out your shell like a chicken and egg. Feeling confident but now you're becoming obsessed. First your nose, then your weight, now your butt and your breast. It's a Vanity Fair, cosmetic overdose. Fiending for a next operation like it was dope. Now you feel the need to skin pill, your skin's no good. But if those around you were real, they'll tell you the truth. Just because you spending thousands, that don't make it alright. Had one problem, now it's many going under the knife. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on. Vanity Fair, yeah. Changing one or two things, cool girl, do you? Do you wanna be beautiful and look like you? Or do you wanna look like someone you saw in a magazine or video, but not in the raw? I like nice shaped bodies, bikinis Brazilian, but too much of anything just isn't appealing. Some people spend a lifetime, even $1 million. No grace like those unhappy when chilling. A girl with a big butt, big lips, small hips is what we all love to see, and men dream about this. There is nothing wrong with getting something broken fixed. Some women get a breast job cause cancer resists. Some women want to please their man and insist. And a woman really loves you if she wants to do this. But abuse ain't the same as intention was cared. So be careful of the drug called the Vanity Fair. Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, face lines, look at your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on.
Hey y'all. Okay, let's see if this works this time. I'm over here cracking myself up right now because I just can't even with all this shit. Hey Cash. Hey See-Through Gypsy. Patessa. Always Happy. Molly's Moose Knuckle. Sarah, thank you for becoming a member. I'll put this on in just a minute. Full Gamer, Tina, Saucy, Rebecca, Laura, Marcy, Miss Gailey Girl, Starry Night, Was That Justice, Brenda, I Hate Peas, Revival, Sally, Shelma, Elf. Ooh, you called out of work. Ryan, Smiles, Sally again, Miss Lee, Anna. Y'all, my camera's off. I'm feeling kind of yucky today. So this is just a pop in to say, haha, told you so. This pattern is so obvious. It's not even funny. So let's take it back a few steps here because some of you OGs definitely see what's happening. And some of you that have been following along, I'm sure definitely see what's happening. So let's take it back a couple weeks here. They come out, the misinformation cronies. There's been all this side drama going on the entire time. Let's just be honest about it, okay? Let's be honest. Wings of Faith, hello. Paul. Hey, Safari. Hey, Liz. Evil Queen. Okay, I think I got everybody else that's came in. But this has been like every time something kicks up, if you notice, they come out and they're like, oh, we're going to do this big exposure, blah, blah, blah. You know, Dre came back and they all lost their minds. They all lost their minds. And then they came out and they were like, oh, we're going to expose these people. You know, we've got all the proof. We're going to drop it. That blew up on them too. That didn't go the way it is. Because every time they come out and say stuff, they're forgetting a huge, big piece of other stuff. There is no way you can talk about this story without acknowledging that Letitia and family were very much a part of the entire setup. I mean, we went back and looked at text messages and you can see it yourself. It's actually sick. It's really disgusting to see how involved they were in the entire setup. But every time Molly comes out and does this, she always has these little like sideline channels that she associates with or uses, like I like to say, to do her damage control. If that was legit, Molly and Justin would have dropped that themselves. There is no way that Molly and Justin wouldn't have dropped that because absolutely there would have been invoices to go with it, so on and so forth. They would have handled that and nipped it in the bud, and they would have done it months ago. So they hand it off to these little lower channels that are going to come out and they're going to expose everybody. It always fails. And then what happens? Molly goes and dives headfirst back into the drama community and tries to stir up all sorts of stuff because her views are down. She needs views. So what does she do? She starts tagging Michelle on the channel and her fucking titles again, which, by the way, Molly has never stopped talking about Michelle. In fact, you can go back and look through the timeline. That has been almost the first thing she uses as a distraction every time she gets caught with more bullshit. And if it's not Michelle, it's, you know, the randoms, Science Girl, Makeup Mobster, Barnyard, you know, all of the ones that she likes to go at. It's kind of a line of them, but she's never stopped talking about Michelle ever. And the way that was set up is still the way it was set up. Michelle doesn't tell the whole entire story the truthful way either on that. Like, that is the truth. They're both. That's why we don't deal with it over here. But every time, y'all, isn't it obvious? Yeah, Safari, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. And you got to look back. Who was paying Ski Mask to play her videos? $150 to play a video and promote her. Yeah, that was Penelope. And then you wonder why Molly is kicked in there. Do you guys remember the videos of her being like, oh, maybe I'll go when I'm in Tulsa, maybe I'll see him. Come on, people. These are all intentional distractions. The whole movement of, you know, and again, Molly and Baum have, you know, history. They've known each other for years. Like, it's not shocking that they are talking or communicating that there's nothing there. Like, that's totally fine. That's nothing to do with it. But this is what Molly does every time. Like, she will go and jump into, just like she did with Diane. She will do anything. I don't know where she's at, Kathy K, to be honest. I don't know, and I don't keep up on it. I think she was home, though, from my understanding. She was home. Some reason I was catching Starlight this morning, and my understanding is she's home, but that's it. Hey, Dennis. Yes. Anna, it's so crazy. And meanwhile, the more Molly does this shit, the further that Letitia family, you know, and that's the crazy thing is Letitia is the one associating with these other channels from the sounds of it, right? That's what they are claiming, at least. Why isn't Wynette and Marvon Sr. working? Like, why aren't they all working together with one creator if this is all on the up and up? It's because it's not. Again, it's all smoke and mirrors, distractions, moving pieces. And Molly and crew continue to put this family in further line of fire. Like, that's what people don't understand. Oh, God. See, that's why I don't keep up with all that stuff, because that's too much. I don't wish any harm on her, but she should have walked away from this stuff and took a different direction. She could have totally. I mean, I don't agree with anything that's been done to her either. There's two sides that are very ugly with that whole situation, but this was absolutely all intentional to get people to stop asking questions. But the crazy thing is Molly's only concerned about Molly, and Molly continues to go down this road and continue to put the family in the midst of things. And guess what? No, Orion, I can't even open my Messenger right now. I don't know what's going on. I cannot open anything on Messenger. I can't even. I tried to get in and message back in a chat, and I was able to say my phone's screwing up. I couldn't even do it on my computer. I don't know what's going on. I'm having device issues big time today. I don't know what's going on with them. They're just like, But I'll try to get into them today. I don't know what I did. I probably shut something off. have no clue. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Molly's Moose Knuckle. But the thing is these people have major pasts. They're lying to everybody saying, oh, they don't have a past or nonsense has a worse past than Letitia. That's not factual. And the thing about that is that's never going to pan out. And so by doing that, with creators coming out and lying like that, then we come out and talk about the actual facts and the actual truth. And then it shines the light on them again. And it makes them look worse because we can point out that they're lying. So it does this double-ended, it's constantly this revolving cycle of you're not doing yourself any good. Laura, yeah, I don't have time to catch up on my messages all the time. It's so bad. It is so bad. I wish I could even make it make sense. It is so bad. But now I can't even get into it. So we'll see. My Gmail, you can message me there if you need to. But I'm not even any better there. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't think. Orion, isn't that interesting? Hey, Amethyst. But it's so telltale every freaking time. So telltale. It's just crazy. Oh, and by the way, I don't know, Molly's been live this morning. My favorite part of her live this morning was when she brought Walter on to ask for money and he said, no, he's broke. I know, Laura, I'm terrible about it. It is like the worst thing I do. It is so hard. And I can't keep up with it. So then I neglect it because I feel bad because I can't keep up with it. And it just gets worse. It's like this never ending. That is the one thing I will say. My messenger and my email is the one thing I dread the absolute most about social media. Everybody can tell you that's my biggest complaint at all times. And the reason for it is because I feel like you guys give me your attention and your time all the time. And if I don't have it to give it back to you guys individually, and there's a lot of you that are amazing to me, like, and message me and like check on me and stuff, I feel so guilty. And it's a me thing. It's a me thing. Oh my gosh, Safari. It was hysterical. We're going to go over it. We're going to go over it. But she's on there begging for money. I have never seen something to this extent in my life. Like, she's complaining. And I'm like, you don't even understand real life struggles. Like, you are so disconnected. And I sit there and like try to feel pity for her. And I'm like, nope, still can't. I know. He said no. And he was like, I'm broke. And he's like, no. I mean, granted. No, Laura, I do. It's how I am. Like, it's always been something. I made Kenzie message her aunts for me because I can't open their messages. And so I was like, can you go message your aunts and tell them that I can't open their messages? She was like, yeah. Right? I know. Pig lips and backflips. Actually, I get some crazy ones, but for the most part anymore, it's amazing ones. I get some really interesting ones, but usually I get like screenshots of comments like that are funny. I love 99% of the people that message me now because it's people that actually are just genuinely good people. I do get the occasional weirdos, but I filter it out pretty easily because you all know that if you fuck with me too much in my inbox, I show it. And put you on blast. So a lot of people don't really like that. But if you don't play no games in the inboxes and do stupid shit, there's nothing for me to show. So there's that. And do I feel guilty about it? Nope. Hell to the fucking no. Because I warn people extensively before I put you on blast. Yeah, Pebbles, it is so disgusting to see them sit there and do that. And who can any of you tell me I'm wrong about the distraction? They just came out and said that this was all, here it is. They called Dre all sorts of names. They were shitting and getting, they played we've watched it all unfold. And now what do? This big expose, that was just going to set the record straight on everything. Everybody was going to stop talking about it. We were all going to be put in our place. It kind of fell on its ass again, and therefore the family once again looks terrible because we come out and correct the misinformation, and here they are looking even worse than they did before. because a lot of people didn't see the messages that Letitia had been sending to the admins. A lot of people, like, and that's one thing, a lot of YouTube creators, even on this side of it, have only picked it up from the YouTube point on. No. There's a whole freaking chapter here. Y'all are missing the whole chapter of Letitia's involvement with the admins and the creations of these groups and how they met on Reddit. Like, this was all snowball rolling before Molly and crew got involved. Molly, Katie, Justin. You got to take that into account. We're not out here we have never said Molly started all of this. That's never been the point. Katie and Molly, neither one both started all of this. It was already started, and that was Letitia herself. Yeah. And you know what? I am so sick and tired of hearing, oh, poor Letitia being attacked. Show it. Fucking show these attacks that Letitia's getting. Let's do it. Because again, I've shown my entire messages with Letitia. I've shown my entire thread of when Letitia has supposedly been attacked on my Facebook posts. And that wasn't it. Or my Instagram. I've actually totally tried to make sure she wasn't attacked. She went back and forth with people. We've shown all of it. And we can show that people that asked for refunds were threatened. I've got the phone numbers of all of you that threatened everybody that asked for a refund. I read some of those the other day. We can show the harassment on this side of things for anybody asking questions or for transparency. And those of you saying that we don't have a right to ask for transparency, we sure as fuck do, because you don't have the right to come out here and exploit an incapacitated human being that you gave up for adoption when he was a toddler either, off the basis of a bunch of freaking lies and seeking vengeance. So you don't want questions asked. You should have thought about that before you did it, and continue to do it, and continue to do it to this day. These are you problems, not us. Exactly. Asking for transparency is not an attack. I just had to point out that all the drama kicking up and everybody jumping into it is not, this is a typical Molly distraction. We've watched her do it time and time again. No, Molly did not start this. Nope. Looney Tunes, that is not factual. How it was started was they found out on social media, I think it was 2 weeks after he'd been in a coma. The family came to social media, started making posts. A bunch of girls from Facebook were on Reddit, started talking to a brother of Marvon's. He was addressing some concerns. They ended up communicating with Letitia directly. Those girls then formed the Facebook group Exposing Dre McCrae, who Letitia was a member of the day it was created, along with other family members. She was in direct communication with them, giving them the information to release and how she wanted it released. They were advocating for her to begin with. And then, so that was going on. The first Facebook group was created June 24th. This story didn't really take off on YouTube. Molly, Katie, and Justin didn't get involved in this story until July 6th. Letitia had already posted her Cash App and her GoFundMe on her own behalf. Yeah, crazy, huh? But so many people don't know that. And a lot of people can only pick it up from the YouTube part on. Well, no, that whole chapter of how this was set up shows exactly how they manipulated the creators in ways too. But then after the creators were warned of, hey, look, this isn't what it seems, the creators doubled and tripled down because they knew, they saw the red flags on the wall. Molly herself has talked about it in the beginning. She was like, I'm going to need this, this, and this to verify that this is factual, so on and so forth. Well, obviously they never got it, but they saw a money-making opportunity here because Dre's got, combined 1 million followers on all platforms. So their money was the complete focus, and look where we've gone since. And Letitia shouldn't be the only one shamed, because I don't know. Again, I've never heard Marvon Sr. and Wynette come to social media and ask directly for help, but they didn't decline that help. And they too pushed this false narrative and have continued to push the false narrative. And Letitia's husband we can't forget that he's been a part of this too. So you've got multiple people that have dirty hands here. It's not just Molly and crew. And we've said that all along. That's why I get the giggles when Molly says that this is a Molly channel. No, I'm sorry. This isn't about the Molly channel. This is about the facts, and the facts are what they are. Amethyst, today is a whirlwind. Y'all, that's it. I want to share with you guys so bad, but I don't. Like there's so much stuff I want to share with you guys, but then I don't want to share it. And I'm like, but I won't. Yes, Sally. Yep. She totally, it was in her, I think it was part 3 of her first 4-part series where she went off for hours on end putting out misinformation. One of my littles, as kids get older, you know that they're, it took us forever to get a new psych eval on littles. It's, this is just something personal about me, which I'm very open about it, but they came from a very, they have trauma, PTSD, ADHD, so on and so forth. I'm not going to get into the full thing, but, she had the initial evaluations when she was really young. Well, we finally got her in after 3 years of waiting for a new one to update it. And she was actually formally diagnosed. I got the results today with autism, and it answers so many questions. It was like a relief and a blessing at the same time to have that answer. So anyways, that's a little personal of me, my family history, or what's going on here. But it's actually like, I know a lot of people take that as like a blow, but for me, it's like, this makes sense now. I told you guys, it's just about me. OG AOL. Well, we couldn't even get in that 30-day window because Utah is so behind, and we couldn't even get in that 30-day window for the longest time with insurance. It sucked. It's fucking sucked. And they've been in the same facility for years. It's so shitty. Like, it is so hard to get through all that. Yes, Cash. And it answers so much. Oh yeah. And that's why I laugh when people are like, she doesn't even have kids. I'm like, you don't even have a clue. You're like, it's laughable to me. It doesn't offend me. I find it funny because then I'm telling my kids that they can't call me mom anymore, because why not? Yes. Okay. NatFlow, that's basically, so she still has an extensive diagnosis beyond that, but that's what they said. It's like the Asperger's type. They actually typed it and everything. Like, I have the full evaluations. It's actually intense. It's 11 pages for the breakdown, but it's amazing because now I can, that gives you exactly, information is power, because now I know things that I can do. Like, there's resources that I can go and search out and hunt for to help her. I'm so excited. I don't know. Like, I know it's really sad for a lot of people when they get that stuff. For me, it's a relief because we've been fighting to make sure that we knew exactly. And she's the one with medical issues too. She's got idiopathic arthritis, juvenile idiopathic arthritis, and some other autoimmune diseases and stuff. But this is like, so it's been a very hard 7 years with her. And she also is very desensitized. Like, she doesn't feel pain. So she's like, she broke her arm at school and we didn't know about it for 5 days until it swelled and this was years ago. But because she doesn't, like, she never complained about it. Never once. She didn't even know it was broken. She had no clue because she just is so desensitized, and that always fit in that spectrum. So there's just a lot of things that make sense now. And it's like, we could help her in better ways. Like, anyways, sorry, share a little bit of my. Oh yeah. Smiles. Yeah. Not only do I have my own bio, but I actually, yeah. And these two they're just beautiful little girls. Yes, it is. It's so, so good. Right? Molly's Zoostuckle. And my oldest has a non-existent YouTube channel. Elizabeth, yes. So that is actually who contacted her. That's who contacted her. Hi, everybody. Sorry that we got off track right there for a minute, but I was actually really excited for that. Like, I was so excited. to just have something to know, like, oh, I have a direction, I can help her better. Like that's why I sit here and I laugh when they call themselves child advocates, because they have not a clue, not a clue what it's like to advocate for kids, especially kids with special needs, or kids that have been in the system, or kids that have like worked. Oh my gosh, they have no clue. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm so excited. But Molly was contacted by the admins of the group. That's how that group exploded, because Molly started promoting it. In fact, I have done a video, it's down my page a little bit, of one of the admins streaming Dre. It was Gigi. She was streaming Dre and commentating over Dre's voiceover stuff in the group. And then that same admin went on panel with Molly. They're who reached out to Molly and got Molly involved. And that's when Molly talks about, she's the voice of, that's the group that contacted her to, she's the voice of the family, because they were in contact with Letitia. That's who hooked Letitia up with Molly, was Gigi and Tony. Oh, Saucy, I wish I could share them too. Like, honestly, it's a real hard struggle for me, because they're beautiful. And their struggles are incredible, what they've been through, their story. But it's not my story to tell, and they're minors. So that's here nor there. But someday, they are incredible little girls. They are a blessing for sure. For sure. Yes. You guys all get it. Yes. And I think that's the other thing too, is I absolutely adore my following, because a lot of my followers have kids with special needs. They're caretakers. They're like, you guys get my world, and I don't have to sit here and explain it to you guys. Like, you guys live it. So there's so much of it that it's nice. Yes. Yep. She did that. And I still have that video. We've actually done the video previously to it. And then we did the part where she came on Molly's too. Yeah, Jaren, right? My daughters. Yeah, I have one biological daughter, which is the one that owns or has the makeup channel. That's Kenzie. That she's my only bio child. And then I have raised my nieces for the last 8 years. I am technically they're not adopted. I'm their guardian, because I still live in the world of, if reunification is ever possible, that would be a beautiful thing, but that's not looking likely. Cash. Yeah, exactly. Molly's Musteckle, their safety is always first and foremost my priority. The little one wants, she's obsessed with the Ryan channel, and she thinks that YouTubers just sit around and open toys all day. So she thinks being a YouTube creator is amazing. It's so freaking cute. Yeah, Kenzie, the imaginary daughter. Yes, I have 3. Yep. I have 3. I normally don't explain like the situation. They're just my girls. Like, that's what I say. But their mom, like, I always acknowledge their mom, that's my sister. So yeah, Carly, I actually have, we're very blessed. And actually that's why it's shocking it took us so long to get the evaluation and get on a schedule. But we have an incredible team. We have an incredible team for the girls. I am very, very blessed in that aspect. We actually have RBTs that come in the home too. Right now, it's been a hard scheduling conflict in social work in general. Like, there was a conversation recently about Blowhorn and her advocacy work and how the CPS system needs reform. Well, if you want to talk about our systems needing reformed, then you also have to acknowledge that social workers are not paid enough. They're not protected enough. So if you want people, you've got to start reforming from all directions, because social workers and therapists and everything are so freaking needed. But the burnout's so freaking high. Oh, Twinkles. You just adopted after 4.5 of working with the system for 4.5 years. Is that what I'm getting? Yes, Evil Queen. I have worked for it though, and it took a lot. The one thing I will say about Utah, we're off the subject here. I'm sorry. We are totally off topic, but it's totally fine. Utah has what's called the Utah Parent Center, and they are a huge advocacy group, and it's volunteers. Some of them are paid spots too, but they're all parents of kids with disabilities or people with disabilities themselves, who help navigate and help everybody else. They provide amazing resources through the school systems, like to try and get you. They're who hooked me up with the facility we work with and have been with for years. And I am so thankful for them. I think every state needs something like that, to be honest. Like, it is incredible. Oh, Amethyst. Yeah. And Amethyst and those guys get to see a little bit more of the behind the scenes with my family and stuff, of course. But it's Nunya was sharing hairstyles for the middle one the other day and had her in the giggles because she said to her one that looked like a punk rocker, and she was like, hell no. She didn't say that, but that was the look on her face. Oh, yeah. And the middle one cut her hair this week, too. It's been an interesting week around in my house. Let's just say that. They cut over 10 inches off her hair. And what are you going to do? You got to laugh about it. You got to pick your battles, right? Oh, my gosh. She had so much fun with that. And Amethyst, I always show the chick videos, and they love that. Like, it's cute. Anyways. Oh, yeah. Twinkles, it is so freaking hard. You have to go through so much. That's why, like, the home inspections, like, even for guardianship, there's a lot of things that you have to do. And there is a lot, especially when you're actively seeking help for the children or anything like that. You're inviting these people in your home. Come, please come up to my door. I need all the resources you can give me and offer me, because why wouldn't you? Like, there's a lot of us that scream out looking for those resources, and other people are like, no, which totally understandable. Cash, I don't. You know me. I don't. Oh my gosh, I'll send it to you. We have not. So she's getting it professionally. I fixed it, which it actually looks really cute. I fixed it the other night for her, and then this weekend she's going in to actually get it fully styled. So I'll send you a before and after. It's going to be cute. It's going to be a short A-line. It's super cute. I just had to share that with you guys. I don't know. Like, it's one of those, like, I know there's so many of you moms in here that have got that diagnosis for your children, or, your loved ones, or your adopted, whoever it may be. And I know you guys have been here. It's just like, we've waited for so long to know. And now I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, these things make sense. And thankfully, she's pretty high functioning. She's got a really social, I think she's level 2. I don't know what that really means. I don't understand all of it yet. So, but she'll do great. She's got special abilities. And let me tell you what, that girl is going to do amazing things. She's the one that wants to buy a school and be a billionaire so she can take in all the homeless people on the street. Yeah, Cash, it is feeling. You guys are never alone. We're all going through it. That's for sure. And you know what else happened today? Kyle's door handle on his truck broke. Poor fucking Kyle. That guy, I swear to God. Hey, Juju, she is going to be awesome. That is right. She's going to do incredible things. That kid's got a heart of gold. Heart of gold, I swear. But she's also the one that loves to tell people that she's antisocial, and she scored like a 99% on the antisocial. That's why she don't like people, so leave her alone. She's going to save the world from her bubble. That's what we're doing. Oh, she's so cute, though. Yeah, it gets really heavy over here. We could talk about this shit a lot, of all the crap that they do. Oh my goodness, Michelle's face does look puffy. I just looked down at my phone and saw somebody's freaking whatever it's called, their thumbnail, and her face does look puffy. Ooh, okay. Well, there's that. What does that say? House arrest. Oh, K-Mash. I'm going to have to look at that. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sarina. I didn't know that. See, there's so much to learn. I don't know anything about it yet. Yes, Elizabeth. Absolutely. Starry Night, I've heard that it's actually really hard, and that's why she's had a lot of these tests before, and, she was off the charts with ADHD, like, she is super ADHD. But they always talk about girls with, different through their systems and how they mature and things like that, and it's incredible, like, and it's really hard with any kid with trauma. So any kids with trauma, abandonment, neglect, anything like that, and this is just across the board from experience of my own, and then the clinical setting of what, we've learned too, is that trauma can mimic so many different diagnoses, like very, very much so. Trauma encapsulates so much. And especially at a young age, like if they are born into a situation like that, that's the first things they learn. And it's like remapping the brain in ways like it is crazy to learn all this stuff about it, but it can be done. Thank you. Was that Justice? Oh, I owe you guys a membership song because somebody joined the members earlier, and I owe you a song for that. And I will definitely take them. We'll do ice cream after the haircut. That's what we will do. Thank you so much for that. Baby, 'cause I'm a thug. Baby, 'cause I'm a thug. And then here's the one for joining the membership. Thank you again. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Okay. Anyways, hope he. See, because mine was kinship, I'd still had to go through a lot of that stuff. But because mine was kinship in the beginning, it was like an emergency. Well, actually, I went through CASA the very first time and had to get approved. And then I've been through it all. But I've heard that was a problem for a lot of people in certain places. Luckily for me, I didn't have that issue. Like they've had their own bedroom and stuff. So I could move my little setup here to our spare bedroom. But we decided that we're waiting until I haven't even told you guys that. In the future, I will have a different setup for my YouTube little area, but it won't be in our spare bedroom because I don't want to take it all down and then redo it. Anyways. Hey, Queen Bella. Hey, Outside the Box with Chloe Joe. We're just hanging out talking, y'all. I came on because I was pointing out the irony of every time they do these big, huge, going after Dre, everything was going to be all this big, huge, they were going to show us all. And then here we are right back into the midst of drama. And it's all the same characters again. It's like repeat again. I was pointing that out and then we got off topic. And now we're just bullshitting. Ooh, pork gives my dogs horrible stomach aches. Oh, thank you, Starry Night. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, Kathy, that makes sense. Yeah, attachment disorders are very hard. There's also like a lot of, conversations. I've done a lot of the little like seminars and stuff, the web trainings, and just learning as much as you possibly can because there's no way you possibly understand it all. Like we had food issues at first, and just different little tricks and techniques and things like that. But there's so much they talk about like sexual assault victims or molestation victims or whatever get physical touch in some way, shape, or form, even though it's the worst thing that they could ever possibly go through. There's some sort of physical touch. And even though, again, it's like the most twisted manipulation and emotionally draining, that is a little bit different than kids with abandonment and neglect usually because they don't get physical touch. There's so many different things, and I've never even thought about some of these things that they point out until you start like going to these seminars and like listening to the doctors and like how the brain maps itself and how like the first few years of a child's life are so important. And even though most kids, they're not crawling, they're still absorbing so much. It's just insane. Anyways. Oh, the Murdaugh trial. Yes, that's been interesting. Anna, I see, and it varies. Everybody, it's varies so much. It's amazing. It's special abilities. Oh, Jaren, that's cool. That's it's you know, there's these families, the family bloggers that have like 10 or 12. There's no way I could do that, y'all. There's no way. I'm telling you right now. 3 is a lot. 3 is a lot. Yeah. Yes. Yep. There's just so much to learn. There's so much to learn. Looney Tunes, I am on the fence again. I went into it thinking, yes, hell yeah, he was guilty, 100%. And now I'm like, now I think he was present, but I think he hired somebody else to do. I don't know. Oh my gosh, Kathy. Wow. That's crazy. That sucks. I'm sorry that you went through all that. See, there's so many in here. Yeah, Allie, my little ones are 11 or they're 10 months apart. 11 months. They're 10 months apart. So I get the 2 in close in age. They're Irish twins. Oh, Molly's I we have kids. Yeah, I'm around kids like that all the time. I love it. I love it though. I love that stuff though. It doesn't. Oh, yes, revival. I know. She's gonna do so good for all these kids. She knows exactly what to do. The Good Nunya, for dinner here, we're having chicken pasta tonight. That's what we're having here, carb loaded. Hey, Savvy Alley. Hey, LG. Yeah, Anna, the one that I go back to in this whole trial too is oh my gosh, why did it blanked from my mind? The young man that was killed in the middle of the road. I want to know what evidence they found. Has anybody heard what they supposedly found? And that's why that got Stephen Smith, excuse me, sorry. The Stephen Smith part of it. Has anybody heard? Yeah, I'm sure, Darren. Yeah, I'm sure he was. Yeah, Queen Bella, it crosses that line with me too. There's some of it. Some of them are great. My aunt and uncle, I told you guys that had a lot of kids, but the social media was not a thing for sure. Yeah. Juju, I don't either. Kenzie's a lot of help. Kenzie being an adult, a young adult, is a lot of help. That's her little sisters. That's like they look at her as mom too. It's that's big sis. Oh, your grandson and granddaughter, Irish twins. Oh, these people. Oh, Tina, I love that. Yeah. OGAOL. But that's common. That's normal. That's everybody wants their mom. It sucks. It's a hard one. It's really hard. And that's what it sucks because addiction is the devil. But at the same time, you've got to understand that a lot of times people suffering from addiction, they're not really in the mind space to even really understand the long-term effects that are going to happen. It's just such a it sucks all the way around. There's so many things that suck about kids in the system, parents suffering through addiction. Like, life is not easy in any way, shape, or form. Homemade turkey tenders. Thank you, Gina. That's why I was like, wait. Legitimate hearsay. Thank you. I didn't think they had released it. I am really curious on that. Hey, Keith. Thank you, Miss Lee. You got enough on your plate, my friend. Oh, Molly's Moose Knuckle. Yeah. Yeah. So I think the girls were so young that I just got used to it. It was a whole different world for me because, it had been me and Kenzie for so long. So definitely. They're 6 years apart. Kenzie and they're 7. Close. Yeah. 16. That's right. I remember that. Never mind. I already knew that. Oh, hey, Donald Ward 1. I hope you're having a okay day. I'm sorry that well, you said you're not, but I hope some way we can make you smile. You're definitely not alone. You're allowed to have a bad day and say you're not okay. That's you are miles above many other people because many other people are still will not say they're not okay. Oh, we did ribs Tuesday, Monday night. Did I do a Monday? Yeah. We had steak and baked potatoes Monday night, ribs Tuesday. Wait, Sunday. Frick, I don't know what day it is today. It's Wednesday. Year and 20 minutes apart. Ooh, Jaren, I just got the stuff for lasagna. Kenzie asked me to make lasagna. So that's what I think we're doing tonight. If I don't do chicken pasta, it's either it's either lasagna, it'll be lasagna this weekend or chicken. We got to decide. So it'll either be chicken pasta or lasagna, depending on if all my groceries come. That's always the iffy part. So chicken pasta is what's on the menu. But if all the pieces for lasagna come, I might make lasagna. And usually what I do is I make them in the tinfoil pans and then freeze one of them. So it's just an easy ready-made oven meal to throw in. And I'll probably make an extra one for the neighbors because they're both looking a little bit skinny since Barb passed. And I'm like, oh, you guys need some good cooking. Yeah. OG AOL, that's a whole part of things that people don't even talk about either. There's a lot of kids that are wards of the state that have chronic or terminal illnesses that, they don't have anybody. They're wards of the state and they have chronic illness. Like there's a whole piece of this that a lot of people will never see. Thankfully, they'll never see it, but it's a very big fact of life that we don't have more volunteers to help with some of that stuff. But day 9 of your fast. Good job. Yeah, Lisa. I made 30, no, was it 20? 24. 24 breakfast sandwiches on Sunday for Kyle and Kenzie and the girls to eat for their breakfast. Kyle always takes them out the night before and puts them in the fridge, and then he pops it in the microwave for 30 seconds before he heads out the door in the morning. Ricotta. I don't know. That's weird. How it's actually spelled, Jaren? I don't know. 16 years apart. Karen, do you use an egg with your ricotta and your cottage cheese? So I mix ricotta, cottage cheese, and mozzarella for mine, and then I add egg to it as a binder. Ooh, Lisa, turkey. That sounds really good, though. Chimichurri. I'm probably way behind. Smiles, I put the kids to work. What is chimichurri? Yeah, I don't know what chimichurri is. Picture Mrs. Daffback. I could. You guys haven't got to see Kyle. I've made Kyle do face masks with me, and then we've gone live before. That was years ago. I don't know what it is either, Starry Night. I don't think. Maybe I do. You missed it. We talked food one time. We all talked food on a live with Navy, and Navy had us learning all sorts of stuff that we never knew. Amethyst too. Squid or spinach. Oh, I love spinach. That's what I was eating yesterday with spinach and artichoke dip. That's what I had for lunch. Just some good spinach and artichoke dip with some French bread. Yeah. Chimichangas. That's not chimichurri though, right? I don't cook because I hate to clean the kitchen. I cook every night for the most part. Starry Night, Nunya. Oh, your lunch is talking back to you. chimichangas. You guys are cracking me up. I'd flip you off right now, but I can't. Cranberry roast with dilly carrots? Wait, Marcy, I have never heard of that. If you do, you guys will have to share it. Queen Bella. You guys are crazy. Shepherd's pie. That's good. Veggie soup. Quesadillas. That sounds good. I make these chicken roll things like I guess they're kind of like a chicken chimichanga. You just add shredded chicken, cream cheese, some shredded cheese, some taco seasoning, roll it up in a flour tortilla and toss it in the air fryer. They're really freaking good and super easy. And you can add whatever you want to the outside. You can add jalapenos or whatever in the inside too if you want. Those are really good. Donald, you found the right place. Well, depends on what you like, but there's a lot of good people around here. A lot of good people over here for sure. Yeah. Was that justice? I have such a hard time with that conversation because I can see all sides of it. And so it's really hard for me. It's a really hard conversation for me to have. Spinach, blah. Yes, my favorite too. The one from Costco is so good. I'm so behind. Felony Melanie, I have stomach issues too, but I pay for everything I eat. But okay, who likes kale? I cannot do kale. Look, nope. Starry Night, what do you put it on? I'm still confused. Anya, have you watched Grease yet? Yes, okay. Oh, you do a little bit of heavy cream in yours. Okay, I layer my shredded mozzarella too. What's going on with Elle? Oh, DoorDash. I get it now. I'm like, wait, what are you guys doing? Pork. Somebody needs DoorDash. I've never had fried green tomatoes. Domino's for delivery. Yes, Jaren. They kind of are like the Taco John's chicken roll things. That's what they're like. That's a little bit more. I like Taco John's a lot, but they're very hard to find anymore. Everybody's talking food. Ooh, smiles. No, but I'm gonna have to try that. There's asparagus in the air fryer. Oh, Orion, what kind did you get? I have a Ninja one. Yes, I absolutely we use it so much. Hey, Brittany. Yes, Brittany, of course you can. Of course you can. Let me see here. I think you can. Try to share your link, Brittany. If not, I might have to do it. I don't know if it might let you do it. Try it and see. If not, I'll grab it and do it. Of course you can. Nunya's blocking everybody. Steak and rice. You guys love kale. Ooh. Juju. Yes. Queen Bella, thank you. Yeah, asparagus in the air fryer. I'm intrigued too. Cheese curds. Oh, I love a good cheese curd. I love deep fried cheese curds too. I bet it would be good, Jaren. I bet it actually would be good. And I bet you couldn't, because spinach doesn't really have much flavor. It just has a little consistency. So it actually might be really good in lasagna. A white sauce lasagna with that white sauce that I make for chicken pasta would be damn good too. Liz, I do mostly too. We do have like fun for yourself night leftovers or like frozen pizzas and stuff like that. Or we'll order out occasionally, but it's so expensive anymore. It's like for a family of 5, it's like $100 to order anything. It's fucking silly. With my green tomatoes, I don't usually have any green tomatoes, and if I do, I usually give those to my neighbor across the street, but I can. So I usually don't really have many green ones. I let them ripen. I brown paper bag them until they ripen, and then I make them into salsa. I do a lot with zucchini too. Yeah, I love the air fryer. Yep, air fryer is where it's at. Sorry, Donald. We like to talk about food. We're off track today. Normally, we're like on target and talking about something important. Today, we're just not. We're just not right now. I had a stomach ache and I wasn't really prepared to do. Yeah, my only feat. I don't know about fried green tomatoes. Yeah, the good none yet. We are very typical with what we eat over here too. Smoothies. I use my crock pot a shit ton too. Yes, I do. I have 2 of them actually. I have a backup in a box that I've never even opened. I got it for Christmas 2 years ago. And I have the whole theory of if it's not broke, don't fix it. So I never got rid of my old one, even though my old one's like on its last leg probably. It still works just fine. So I'm waiting until it goes kaput and then I'll open the one in the box and then I'll have a backup. So I always have a backup on hand in case my crock pot goes out, important things. My $15 Christmas present from 10 or 2 years ago is still sitting on the shelf in the box. I am a weirdo. I have a ton of kitchen supplies. It's stupid. My kitchen's not even big enough in this house to have them all out. It's so dumb. Oh, Tina, your brothers are Irish twins. I wonder if you're behind. You probably won't hear that until now. Oh, what's that, Justice? I love that works for you guys. That's great. Omni 11 in one air fryer. The cooking times are weird, and I gotta watch it closely. I've never seen. I'll have to look and see what that one. Oh yeah, Brittany. Of course you can. Of course you can. Please do. Broccoli. I love broccoli. Oh, OG AOL. We went to the store this weekend to get just like because my girls, Kyle takes lunches. The girls take lunches. We do all the things. Just to get the basics for the week, our weekly meals and lunches. And yeah, food prices are ridiculous. Eggs are so freaking high right now. Felony Melanie, I don't cook anything, but we should do cooking sometime. You guys all like to cook. I would love to have somebody come on and teach me how to cook something that I don't normally cook. I would love to learn from you guys because I cook the same things over and over again, I feel like. Spicy zucchini shrimp pasta. Oh, I love fried zucchini too. I love fried zucchini. Ooh, Lisa, that sounds good. Thank you, Nana L, for dropping that. I never dropped that. My mom loves butternut squash. I can't talk. She cuts it in half and then just pokes holes in it, cleans it out, puts it in the oven and lets it like sear brown and then adds, I think it's butter and salt and pepper. I don't like squash. It's a texture thing for me. I love asparagus. I love bison meat too. Oh, yeah, amethyst. I've never had a fried green tomato. Savvy, a lot of people were pissed about that, and I was like, "Reread it." But people don't understand that that was, like, the first picture I ever posted was my right foot, and they compared my foot and my hand to everybody on the internet for a long time. I don't ever use my Instapot, Nana L. I never do. I never do. Marcy, so is it like, kinda like what I would call a pot roast maybe? Almost because I add carrots to my like, if I'm making a chuck roast with potatoes, carrots, rutabaga. Who likes rutabaga? Does anybody who likes rhubarb? Rhubarb and rutabaga. I cannot stand avocados. Ugh. White sauce chicken lasagna. Jaren, I'm gonna need you to share some of these recipes with us here. Leftovers are the best. That's for sure. I have a hard time cooking for just 5 people. I have a real hard time cooking for 2. Yes. Kathy, it's so outrageous. Starry Night, you know what? That's funny. I don't have a rice cooker. I don't even like rice. Kenzie and Kyle like rice though. Did that work, Brittany? Did that link your page or did it not work? Hold on, let me see. Will it let me? I don't know if it'll. I think I can. No, I can't from here. Damn it. Laura, I'm sorry. 5 days. You're doing amazing. Ribs for dinner. Yeah, I made Juju. I've been making them in a crock pot, except I used this dry rub this last time that had a little too much spice. They were a little hot. I think that's why my stomach still might be a little upset, but I don't do spice well at all. But that had some kick to it. It was some, I don't know. It's a brand that my friend in Texas sent me. It's a local brand to them, and it's really freaking good. But it had a little kick in it for sure. Aaron, yeah, gardening is just a way of life for sure. Yeah, always happy. They're still high here, but they're coming down a little bit, thankfully. Yes, Molly's moved to Well, I miss the farm for that reason for sure. My dad always had like 4 freezers full, of meat and fresh food, chickens, they had eggs. It was just well, I grew up, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but when my mom and dad got divorced, my dad remarried, and the lady he remarried had a chicken farm, and we used to butcher like 150 chickens at a time. I was a pro at cleaning gizzards my entire life. That's terrible, and I got paid a penny per potato bugs when I would pick the potato bugs off the plants. The farm life, My kids are all huge fruit eaters. It's bad. No, I haven't watched This Is Us. What's wrong with the crock pots? You don't like zucchini either? I'm behind. Red beans and rice. You have 5 chicken tenderloins and a pound of ground beef. I would. How many are you feeding, Nanya? That's always a question. Brittany, I'll fix it. I'll fix it when I'm off. I can't do it on StreamYard, and my phone is putzed out. I don't know what is happening. Yeah, Susan, it is hard to cook for one for sure. Fried okra. What? I don't think I like okra either. Butternut squash, navy bean and ham, Frank's crispy chicken. Revival, you like all different types of food. Hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that, Juju. I have never had canned chili until I was in my 20s. I make chili from scratch. It's really easy though. It tastes just like the Nally's like Walla Walla onion chili. It's basically a knockoff of that. Ugh. Yeah, they are kind of mollies if you cook them the same way. I use zucchini a lot in like zucchini bread or chocolate zucchini cake. I have a really good lemon zucchini with blueberry cake recipe. We do fried zucchini. I do a lot of sauteed zucchini or zucchini on the barbecue grill in tinfoil with potatoes. That's really good too. So then you don't really deal with the texture as much. I don't know. I'm weird. It's coconuts the same way for me. I can't do that. Homemade noodles. I have, a KitchenAid. I've thought about buying the pasta thing attachment, but I have not done that yet. Well, they're fucking expensive. I love rhubarb. I have an amazing rhubarb cake recipe if you like rhubarb. Amazing rhubarb cake. I cannot do avocados. Nope. Yeah, I will Starry Night for sure. That is one thing I wish on YouTube that you guys had like more ability to like share photos in the comment section, I guess. So you could share a recipe like, I have recipe cards. I'm really old fashioned. I have a recipe box. all my handwritten recipes that I stole from my mom. Oh, Brittany, if they do, huh, that won't work well. Miss Life Coach over there. You don't go after anybody that's disabled. Nope. Rhubarb pie is great. Strawberry rhubarb jam is really good. Oh, yeah, pantry staples. Hey, Bad Apple. Did you know that rhubarb is poisonous to horses, actually? Thank you, Elle. Thank you, Elle, so much. I was gonna go do that when I was done. I like rutabaga and stew. I love rutabaga and stew. Yeah, I am not a kale person, and it does seem to do something funky to the stomach, for sure. Good Keith. Yes, that's the good Keith. T. Kelly. Pork chops with sweet glaze. Ooh. Oh my gosh, listen to you guys. We should watch it. Can we watch it, Nana? Can I play it on here if I pause it? Or will I get booted? I could play it on my backup channel and we could have a Mrs. Doubtfire. That would be fun. Oh, Juju, I'm gonna need the recipe for that. Okay, I'm gonna make a recipe post in the community section when we're done. Bread butter. Yes. I'm with you on that. Garlic bread. Yes. Yeah, Liz, right? I know. Some of these people in here can really cook. You killed a chicken. I didn't have a choice. I've got some horror stories from that too, but let me just say, like, I know how to survive on a farm. I could survive off the grid for a while. I also am the one that taught Mackenzie everything she knows about fishing. There's that. And she was the juniors bass club champion for the Columbia River Basin for a couple years. So the girl can fish. She's actually I've taken her on salmon guided trips and a steelhead guided trip. Rainbow. She likes to fish for rainbow trout. Including a teenage boy, 5 people, including a teenage boy. Oh, that's a burger and chicken's a hard combo. I would lean towards spaghetti. So I would do a meat sauce with hamburger and a meat sauce with chicken. Like I would do, and then just use your spaghetti. That's what I would do too. I was thinking on that, but you could also do homemade pizzas and do your chicken, bake your chicken, shred your chicken, and make a chicken barbecue homemade pizza, like a homemade barbecue chicken or Hawaiian chicken, whatever you like for homemade pizza. And then you could do like a bacon cheeseburger type pizza with hamburger and bacon and, homemade pizza like that too. There's another option completely different. Elizabeth, that's me. This was actually in North Dakota though too. A lot of it was terrible. The potato bugs. Jaren, Amethyst is our local chicken gal. Holy shit. You don't have air conditioning? Wait, does it get really hot? Amethyst. You know what? I have a friend. I was actually talking to my nail lady yesterday. She's one of my really good friends. She's got some incredible stories. She grew up in Vietnam. And she talks about her life and how hard it was, going from dumpster to dumpster from the villages and finding, leftover scraps from the tourists and stuff of what they didn't. And I just picture that life. And she's been in America for quite a while, but hearing and this is the reality of so many families, even in America, along with all these other countries now, it's insane. But she has an incredible story too. It's mind-blowing how well she does now. I do. Wait, there's chili without beans? Huh? What would chili be without beans? Oh, yeah, no. Smiles count me out. I'm definitely out of okra. Yes, fig pudding. Fig pudding. Look, not a fig person. Yeah, Becca, it's snowing here currently. So you guys that are buying seed to plant in your garden can kiss my butt. I'm just joking, but I'm so envious. I want sunshine. I just want 50 degrees. I'm so sick of snow. This winter has been crazy. What's this? It stopped now? Oh, Kenzie said it stopped for a little bit. We're supposed to get snow all week. We have a Marie Callender's restaurant here. Oh, by legitimately hearsay or legitimate hearsay. I can't pronounce it now. I know who it is, but I'm like, wait, what? You'll have to let us know tomorrow if you stop back by and tell us how it goes. I'm sure some of them will catch up. Rhubarb pie.
You might have to, Mom.
Huge plants of rhubarb. I'm jealous. What?
You might have to be the one to grab my controller from them because
Okay.
it's your name.
Oh, great. Thank you. I love going into stores.
Well, you don't have to. Then you have to.
Walnut and mushroom tacos for lunch.
That sounds interesting.
Are you vegan? Zinga, I think you are, aren't you? Are you alkaline vegan? And you don't have to answer if you want to. I'm just curious because I don't know much. Oh, bad apple. If you were closer, you could just come hang out with me. I love to cook. Gluten-free Gumby. I have an interesting story on that too. I don't know if there's a lot of gluten recipes that are like gluten-free recipes that I want to try and I've never been brave enough to do it. Yeah, rhubarb leaves are highly toxic. They're poisonous to horses. It'll kill a horse. It's crazy how many of you guys actually like to cook too. Yes, I think so too. Maybe a weekly recipe post. I think that would be a great idea. Maybe we'll just add it to our little routine. Every week we put up a recipe post and people can reference back to that every week so then it doesn't get buried and it's a new, hey, well, I'm going to try this recipe out this week maybe. Yeah, Lisa, I grew up, my family, so I started waiting tables at 11 years old. My family had a restaurant. It was a little family-run cafe, but we had Sunday buffets after church. And I grew up always cooking for my dad's side of the family is huge. And then my mom's side of the family it's good sized, but the restaurant thing really was hard for me. So I stayed out of the kitchen a lot. I waited tables. My sister was the one that always cooked. But then the older I got, I started picking up the cooking, and she is still hands down way better cook than I am. But I can't cook for small groups. It's hard. Cow pies are not good revival. No. I love fishing. Oh, I'm way behind. Holy shit, I'm behind. Focus. Oh, shit. I can't see it again. Y'all, Mochus, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hold on. You guys are, y'all, too much. Thank you, Mochus, again. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. By the way, I just got a message from somebody saying that I was over here sad fishing and using my child's new diagnosis. Oh my God, you people are sick. Oh, okay.
Why did they say that?
You people are dumb. What is happening?
Look at my face. How flawless that makeup was.
I know that makeup is really flawless.
That was my first time.
Yeah, Molly, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Mochus, so much. Why would they even? People are silly. Okra is slimy. It's not slimy. Ew. It was snowing in Vegas. See, I'm so behind. Wait. L. Chili with chocolate to it?
Have you seen people put sugar on spaghetti?
Yes. Anybody in here put sugar on spaghetti?
I never heard of that before.
Kiki, I don't for sure know the translation of that, but that's a lot if I'm thinking correctly. I've never been, Laura A. I've never been. Juju, Astoria is my favorite. You mentioned Oregon. Astoria is my favorite place. Hey, Gingerlocks. Thanks for being here.
Mom, guess what?
Hey, dear
I have
Krabby.
200 subs.
You do?
Yeah.
Good for you. Did you hear Kenzie she got all excited. She's like, Mom, I have 200 subs. Oh, we got a sex bot. Somebody already got it, I'm sure. Yeah, legitimate hearsay. Is that a thing? Chili without beans? I've never heard chili without beans. Hey, Judith. Can your family eat pasta? Because if so, yes. Yeah, we do a lot of pasta around here. Baked portobello mushrooms with green onions and feta cheese. Walnuts. I like cashews.
63.
Right on. Tammy, I'm jealous. 70s. I would love that. Kyle does not cook. Kyle will use the air fryer and he barbecues occasionally. Kyle does not cook.
Kyle cooking would be scary.
Kyle cooking would be scary, says. Yes, Juju, that's how Kyle is. He's like, nope, I don't got time for that shit. Keith, as long as they keep you fed, that's all that matters, right? Doesn't matter who it is. I love this. Yeah, a lot of sad fishing. A lot of sad fishing. Great. These people. That's why I just laugh at this shit, because it's just fucking stupid. You put sugar in the sauce. Does it cut down the acidity in the sauce? Is that what it's supposed to be for? I think so. Keep. I read it. Yeah, I was excited. I'm like, you guys are fucking weird. But these are the people that just talk shit in chats, that sit and talk shit. Like, there's somebody sitting in a chat talking shit about me pretty much all day. Like, that's their life, not mine. Like, again, it's funny conversations that they have. I just love that I'm a part of it. Maybe they'll learn something. Yeah, a lot of them do. A lot of them add sugar, sis.
I've never heard of that.
Chocolate and chili. I don't think that could. Yeah, it cuts the acid. That's for sure. Carrot shreds. Wise guys. That's interesting. Laura. Dear Krabby, you were panel hopping last night? Were you pulling a Nunya? Where'd you go? I didn't see you. Of course, I don't know where anybody hangs out. I watch pimple popping videos. Sloppy Joes. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's really interesting that there's a lot of people that don't put beans in their chili. Huh. Oh, Gina, yeah. She said I 204. She just showed me too. See, we get excited over little things over here, people. Chili macaroni. That's like goulash, right? When you come out of the bushes, you do it with a bang. Hey, blank screen. Brown sugar in their roast K-Match. I've heard that's really good. I like to take a pork roast and put a can of root beer in it, cook it in the crock pot, and then shred it for pulled pork sandwiches and add some Sweet Baby Ray's to it. That makes the most amazing pulled pork. Root beer, A&W root beer. Add half of a 2 liter or 1 liter to it. Oh my God. Green tomato jelly. Marcy, I've never heard of that. Look at all of us going crazy. Rice pudding. Savvy, I really don't know. I don't know how that was. I mean, I know what sad fishing is. It's like usually when people are like sad and crying because they need something. We were all being really excited and positive, so I'm not really sure how they could use that, but you know. You're Krabby, where were you on panel at? I gotta know. I gotta go watch. Or did they take it down? They'll tell me. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that it takes the tin flavor out. Yes, Brittany, I'm gonna be super mad when it's 82 there. Sorry, I know. I'm catching up now. Okay. Oh, no shit, she did not. Nunya's Kyle and Anya. Really? Molly's Mystical? I don't know about the whole chocolate thing. I think you guys are pulling my leg on that one. I don't know if I would necessarily I don't really like tomato sauce. It's really hard on my stomach. But maybe I'll try it on the kids one of these times and not tell them. Alana loves chocolate anything, but I think that may be pushing her boundaries too. Hey, pugs. Yeah, sugar. I use sugar. I make a Texas picante type salsa, so it's sweet with a kick. Like it's sweeter on the sweeter side, but it is got a kick. And I actually make mango Texas picante salsa too. Well, mango picante. Well, no, it's salsa because it's chunky. But I make like a sweet picante sauce for Kenzie. That's the only freaking salsa she'll eat. She complains when we run out.
That's a lie.
Oh, you like that other one?
I like the one from the taco truck.
Yeah, she likes the one from the taco truck, but she complains when we run out of homemade salsa. She throws a fit. I have to use that other one.
Ugh,
Joe, it's so good. It's so good. Try the root beer in it. I swear by it because it sweetens up your roast. Yes, root beer pulled pork. Absolutely super good, super easy. Love Sweet Baby Ray's. Yes. Same thing as pepper jelly. I didn't know that. Cinnamon on your pork chops. Hey, Andy Allcrime. I love sugar and sloppy joes too. How do you guys make your sloppy joes? Because I use, maybe I shouldn't say. Do you guys, if you make a ham, do you glaze your ham? I make a glaze for the ham, and it's super simple too. It's
so good.
Ground up mustard or the mustard, crushed mustard shit, brown sugar, and pineapple juice is all I make. Ham glaze, but I will only use a cook's shank or bone-in butt ham. Not a bone-in. What the hell? I'll only use a shank or a butt from the Cook's brand. That's the only kind of ham I like too. I'm super easy. Pineapple coleslaw. Wise guys, I need to know more about that.
Can you mute for a second?
Yeah, just a second.
Yeah, Mom, I'm gonna drive like crazy.
Well, you might. Who knows? Raisins and coleslaw? Hail to the nah. That doesn't even. Nope. You know who's got really good coleslaw? Zaxby's. No, Brittany, I do not. I'm not a big mac and cheese eater, and neither are my kids. Raisins and broccoli and bacon salad. Yes, that I do. I wish we had an Aldi's here. Tomato cucumber salad. You use ground chicken. That's good. That's a good thought. You don't glaze your ham. Coca-Cola marinade. I've heard Dr. Pepper too. Dash of cinnamon in your chili. No raisins for me. Hail to the no. Yes, Anna, she was wired shut for 6 weeks, so she's pretty smoothied out at this point. No buts about it. 7-Up. That's interesting. Ketchup. You don't like, we go through so much ketchup. Yes, I buy them at Easter time when they usually go on sale and keep one in the freezer, Nicole, when they go on sale because they are expensive, but they're the best ham. Nana. Yes, Kenzie.
That one, right? The one I used for the controller?
Yes. Okay. Sorry. Normally she's not up here bugging me. Goodness. I've never been to an Aldi's. We have a grocery store, like a local chain up here called Harmon's. It's extremely expensive. It's more like an Albertsons, I guess, kind of. But they have an incredible deli, like an incredible bakery section. Oh my gosh. They have a really good meat section too. A 7-Up cake recipe. I bet there's a lot of them that have one of those. And if they don't, Nanya, I have one. Butter to butter too in my day. Yes, it helps make them fluffy. Everybody's like, "Now I'm hungry." Oh, y'all, have you ever had crack salad? And it's not really crack, but it's what we call crack salad. It's green grapes. You just take a bunch of green grapes, you clean them, and you cut them in half. You have to cut them. And then you take cream cheese, brown sugar, and a dash of vanilla, and you mix that all together. Your grapes on the side. And then if you like almonds, I love slivered almonds. Kyle doesn't eat almonds. He's actually allergic to them. So I leave the almonds out of most of it. But you take the green grapes in the dip. Oh my God, it's addicting. Yeah, it's like crack. It's so freaking good. I've never tried crack, but from my understanding, it would be just as good. It makes my jaw twitch. Water, my jaw doesn't cross the street when I have it though, so it's safe. Harmon's is a treat. Yes, it is. That's for sure. Albertsons is the most affordable in your area. Ugh, that's scary. I miss Super One and Western Family. My uncle managed a grocery store on my mom's side for years and years and years, and he worked for URM, which is like they do a lot of the Western Family, Super One, that type of stuff. I miss all of that shit. Anyways. It's just like crack. I haven't tried it though. I haven't tried crack. Okay, I'm being honest. Wait, maybe no. I don't think so. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I love Western Family products. I'm weird about it, but I do. I'm not a Whole Foods girl or any of those. If you give me some coupons and I have time, you bet I'm going to 3 different stores if they have good sales. I'm old school and a penny pincher when it comes to that shit. Keith. Okay, what is it, Lisa? I need to know. See, I'm finally caught up. All right. Thank you, Andy. You don't eat meat still attached to the bone? Molly's, what? You don't like a good ribeye steak with the bone? Or do you get the ribeye without the bone? What do you eat when you go to a steakhouse? What about fried chicken? That's my meat falls off the bone. Running Bear, I don't know shit about Southern cooking. That's why I want to learn so many things. Whole Foods is expensive. You like Trader Joe's. I'm not a big Trader Joe's. I think we have them here. I just don't go. You don't do bone and meat either. Interesting. Coupon stockpiles. I would love to have the patience to actually coupon. I've done it a couple times with friends of mine and helped them, and it was amazing. And it's like a rush because you feel like you're winning the lottery. But a lot of the shit that we ended up getting wasn't stuff that I would even use. So it's like, okay, well, donate this, donate that. But it's a rush. It's fun. Don't feel trapped in your parking spot. Oh, pickup lines. Yes, absolutely. Y'all are cracking me up. Oh, everything has to be boneless. Interesting. Harmon's is so expensive. Yes. Oh, St. George. Yep. For sure. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Was that justice? My oldest brother actually he worked in a grocery store in high school, and he did the produce section for years, and then he moved into meat cutting position. Like, yeah, grew up in a grocery store too. Oh, really? They're not that bad? Huh. I'll have to check into it, dear Krabby. I've never been because I thought it was always super expensive. Do you really Molly's moose knuckle, or do you pull it off the bone? Are you okay to pull it off the bone, or can you not visually see it on the bone? Yeah. Yep. That's what I was thinking, Keith. I was like, Jaren, I would love that. I would freaking love that. Yeah, Kathy P, I've heard that there's a lot of who likes a good rope for I don't know how you actually are supposed to pronounce it. That's how I've always been raised to pronounce it. It's like the creamy blue cheese. Roquefort is like they call it a combination between ranch and blue cheese. It's not the chunky blue cheese. I love it, but I cannot find anybody that makes it anymore. I think it's like a thing of the past. What kind of salad dressing do you guys like? I'm sure most of you are going to say ranch, but I'm a blue cheese girl all the way. Hey, Bombshell. Oh, sheet cakes from Costco are the best. We're talking food. Y'all, what is happening here? Why did we get on food today? Your crabby, that's interesting. I'm going to have to go check it out. I can't believe how many. Yes, I love blue cheese. I don't like ranch either. You like avocado ranch? You hate blue cheese? Oh, I love blue cheese on everything. Was it a video you did talking about them watching chat rooms and harassing chatters? Elizabeth, refresh me what we were talking about. Sorry. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to think of which video we were talking about. I can't remember. Olive Garden dressing, make your own dressing, raspberry vinaigrette, honey mustard. Oh, Nana, we are the opposite. Kyle is a honey mustard. He eats honey mustard on everything, especially chicken tenders. And I'm a blue cheese eater. Ranch, Italian, or vinaigrettes. I love banana pudding. Banana cream pie is my favorite thing that is my favorite thing ever. In fact, I need to check out the cheesecake place and see what their flavors are this week, because let me tell you, if you're local to me, that cheesecake, oh my God, Momo's cheesecake is so freaking good. But that little pie place, oh, yeah, that place is damn good too. I love blue cheese. That's hysterical that so many people think it's so gross. It gives you a headache. Ranch. Karen, that's amazing. I love that. I would love to do that. I like chunky blue cheese too. I love, yeah, I'm a I'm a big time. Oh, wait, what? Marcy, I'm really interested to see this. Nania's gonna have to follow the recipe and send us pictures. These are, yeah. So how many you rotate? Do you guys rotate? Yes, Roquefort. Yes, 100%. Oh, Thousand Islands. Yeah. Who likes Reuben sandwiches? Anybody like a good Reuben with corned beef, sauerkraut, and Thousand Island dressing? Ooh, I can't do those either. I do not. I never grew up around a Chick-fil-A either. There was never one anywhere close to us, and I don't like Chick-fil-A. I still don't like Chick-fil-A. I think it's so bland. I would rather have Zaxby's any day. Yeah, the strawberry with the 7-Up sounds good. That does sound good. Rocky Mountain oysters. I've actually ate Rocky Mountain oysters. I don't like them though. Baked cheesecake, Liz. Thankfully, you're probably way far away from me because cheesecake is my weakness. Yeah, I don't switch up dressing. I eat the same. I don't like Chick-fil-A. You guys are weird. And I'm none of that doesn't surprise me. Actually, Nani is like the chicken tender girl over here, which is shocking. Nani, did you figure out what chimichurri was? Savvy Alley, we are totally off topic today. We've been all over. I was just pointing out that it was crazy, all the different drama going on with Molly. Nothing shocking. Arby's sauce. You like Reubens? Info from the people in the room chatting. I can't remember if it was a video of yours or someone else. And they somehow got info from the people in the room chatting. Are you talking about the Vada messages that she was messaging to creators and they just happened to get shown in the midst of other things and I was in part of the conversation? Is that the one you're talking about? I think that might be. Those were shown. Amber shown messages. I think there was a couple and some stuff Bombshell read one time, if that's the one you're talking about. And I don't know if any of those videos are still up or not. I've never seen all of the screenshots from any of those messages. It didn't matter. You guys love Reubens? Oh, I do not like Reubens. Who likes patty melts? I like a Philly cheesesteak. Monte Cristo. A lot of people don't know what a Monte Cristo is. That's crazy. A ham and cheese on French toast with strawberry jelly on the outside. Like a grilled cheese, grilled ham and cheese, basically. And some powdered sugar. None yet. I don't like rye bread either. Barbecue corn on the cob with what kind of cheese? And sriracha? Okay. Yep. Oh, the good Gumby. That's always hard. Ooh, I like Raising Cane's. We just got one here. We finally just got one here. Country girl, I'm sorry. Oh, you're brave, Jaren. I have a definite nope. Mm-mm. Oh, see, I don't like. I'm not a Wendy's person either. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is terrible to me. I'll take a Jack in the Crack any day over Chick-fil-A. Zaxby's, Jack in the Crack, Raising Cane's. I am not a Chick-fil-A person. Their waffle fries are so gross. Ugh. Their Diet Coke is good. I'll give them that. I'm just not. Oh, Juju, it's nothing. It's all a distraction because she got called out on a bunch of shit and they were going to do this big, we're going to stop talking about where's the money and all of that because they were, exposing it all. So we'd have nothing more to talk about. And when they realized that didn't really work, then she dove headfirst back into the drama stuff. It's all just smoke and mirrors and distractions. Oh, yeah, Taco John's. We have one here that is rarely open. Oh, Nancy, I've never done that. I am not a chicken wing eater either, like the buffalo chicken stuff. Mm-mm. But I would probably like a burger with blue cheese, maybe. I don't know. Arby's, yeah. Dutch apple cake. A lot of people love ranch and sriracha mixed together. I've seen that. Did you guys know that they serve rice and spam at McDonald's in Hawaii? I think we might have talked about this before. It's mind-blowing to me. Yeah, I see, I'm not alone. Pizza Hut Creamy Italian. I haven't had Pizza Hut in forever. I love patty melts. Yes, good patty melt. Zupas. We have a lot of Zupas here, and I've never tried it. Monte Cristo's your husband's favorite. Yeah, Sharon, that was ham and cheese. Yep. With some powdered sugar and some strawberry jelly. Who likes apple butter? I make apple butter. I actually can do it in the oven. That's the best way of doing it. Oh, I love cottage cheese with salt and pepper on it. Yeah, that's how it is here. Everybody in Utah's obsessed with Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, what? I don't like rye either, but I love a patty melt on sourdough or white, even if white wheat, anything. I don't like rye either, but I love a good patty melt without rye bread. I'm not a Wendy's person either. Jack in the Box, I've never had their egg rolls. Hardee's was my second job ever in life. I worked the drive-through. It didn't last long because that was not my speed. But there's not Hardee's around here. We have Carl's Jr. now, which is basically the same thing, but Liz, right? I know. Peanut butter and banana sandwich. Safari. I've heard so many people like that. I just can't. Grilled turkey and cheese. You like Arby's roast beef? What's the difference between the light and dark blue stars by our names? I have no idea. I can't even see them. That's crazy. Rum cake, buffalo wings, poncho cheese dip. What's that? Pickle juice and fry sauce. Blue cheese is the only cheese you don't like. Who likes fried pickles? Do you guys like fried pickles? You're getting so hungry. My first ever job was Papa Murphy's, fucking counting 70 pepperonis out on each damn pizza. Tell you what, that was a pain in the ass. Thankfully, I could count though. Outside of my family's restaurants. My family owned 2 different little family cafes. They weren't long term, thankfully, but it was always an interesting thing. Yes, doing it in the oven is very easy. Yep, we have a lot of cafe zupas here. Yeah, you don't, Brenda, at all. You're very limited up there. I love sourdough. Yeah, we have Jersey Mike's subs here, and I do like their, it's like a Philly cheesesteak almost that they have. Cracker Barrel is good. We have that here too. I love, you guys know me and my obsession with Golden Corral Buffet. I've heard a lot of people like peaches and cottage cheese. I mean, that's usually side by side at Golden Corral because so many people like peaches in their cottage cheese. I don't like peanut butter either. Yeah. Well, Lenore, they are in so many ways. They are in so many ways, but they're still different. Oh, is that what it is? No, I don't have membership tiers. We only have 1 tier over here. Oh, it's the number of months. Thank you. We reconnected on the internet after meeting in person years ago. Like fried dough too. I like fried anything pretty much. Well, no, I take that back. I would never eat like a fried Twinkie. I'm not like the fair fried foods. I'm not into all of that, like the Oreos and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Juju, I was not cut out for the for fast food after like waiting tables in a family restaurant. Nope. Ooh, that soup I made, that Nephilim soup. If any of you guys like soups, I like a hearty soup, and that's a really good soup, but it takes a lot. It's a process for sure. And then you freeze a bunch of it, and it doesn't last for very long around here. Yes, love the Jersey Mike's. Mhm. I like dill pickles, my own canned dill pickles. I'm not really a fan of most store-bought pickles at all. Look at all of us talking about this. Quiznos. I haven't seen a Quiznos in forever. Beef barley soup. Safari. My mom used to make beef barley soup all the time and navy bean with ham. I have a really good baked potato soup too. Like it's a loaded baked potato soup. So good. It's super thick too. I used to love fried Spam sandwiches. Elephant ears. Kyle likes elephant ears and churros. He loves churros. Mozzarella sticks, I like some of them. There's actually brands from there's a brand, I think it's Food Service of America, that carries a certain brand of cheese sticks. Arby's. Arby's has the same brand that we used to get in the restaurant when I was a young kid, and that's the only mozzarella stick I like. Besides, there's a place in Missoula, Montana called Timbers, and they have cheese sticks that seriously look like a tree trunk. They're massive and they're damn good, and they're homemade. Beer cheese soup. Oh, I love a good French onion soup. Oh, now I'm getting hungry, even though I have a killer stomachache. Turkey anti-inflammatory soup. That's interesting. Starry night. I can't wait to see some of these recipes. Elephant ear is fried dough with cinnamon and sugar on it, basically. Like a thin dough that's fried, and then you put cinnamon and sugar over it. I love a really good fry bread too. I love Indian tacos. And sorry, that's what we have always called them. I don't know what the new term for them is. Again, I grew up in Ronan, Montana, so that's where that comes from. But I love fry bread, like the traditional fry bread, not the cheating stuff. I don't know what they technically call them anymore. They've changed the names of so much stuff that I'm like, oh, I'm not really sure. Yeah, butter. I like lefse, which lefse is a potato pastry, and then you put butter and sugar on it. Oh, Starry Night. Kenzie has ulcerative colitis. Oh, Nancy, I love good fry bread. Has anybody, well, some of you guys have had fry bread, Navajo fry bread. Is that what they call it now, Joe? I don't know the name or what they've changed it to. I just grew up on that. It was like the traditional fry bread. But it is so damn good. Yes. Oh, yes. You don't eat mushrooms? Bannock? I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right. Burrito wrapper? Oh, yes. Wise guys, yes. That is my favorite. Lefse is my favorite thing in the world. Yes, Fred at the Crow Palace. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Joe, that's what I grew up. Is that what it's actually technically called, Safari Dream? I never knew that. Never once knew that. Never have heard it called that a day in my life. I love powwows too. I know. Yes, absolutely. Savvy, my aunt and uncle owned the bowling alley in Big Fork on the lake for years and years and years. My whole family is from, well, my grandparents lived in Ronan forever. My mom was born in Ronan. I have friends that actually teach in Columbia Falls. My brother lived in Kalispell. I have cousins that live in Kalispell. Yep. Whole family is over there. I love Columbia Falls. Whitefish is expensive and a tourist trap, but yep. Yeah, Juju, same. Yeah, that's what we had, halftime entertainment. So yeah, Safari. I didn't know that's what it was called. I love it. It's so good. That's what we always refer to it as. I mean, that's what was even on the like the displays and stuff. But you want some good traditional fry bread? Oh my goodness. And I don't know if it's different with I'm sure it's all pretty much the same. Juju, oh. I love lefse. I would like to learn how to make it. It is a process and a half, though, too. I do not like cinnamon on my lefse. I just like sugar, butter and sugar, and that's it. But I love some good lefse. Oh, my goodness. Lefse is good. Do you guys eat lutefisk? Those of you that are my Norwegian friends in here, do you guys eat lutefisk? I thankfully have not had to even smell it in years. But if I go back home, they have it flown in every Christmas. They make lefse, lutefisk, and fried oysters. The house smells horribly. Yeah, lutefisk is the fish that's soaked in lye, and you just open up your mouth and it slides on down. It's so gross. Oh, talk about snot slimy. Look. Really? That's crazy, Savvy. That's insane. Chances are family probably knows family up there because it's pretty small. That's a pretty small area. I went to school in Ronan from 6th grade to high school. All my lifelong best friends mostly are from Ronan. My grandparents lived in Ronan my grandpa was the fire chief in Ronan for years. You got married on Flathead? I love Flathead Lake. My best friend's mom owns one of the flower shops in Ronan. Yeah, you know exactly all the places I'm talking about too, being from that area. Crazy. My aunt and uncle, I don't know who has the bowling alley now, but they had that freaking thing for years. Mexi nuggets. I forgot about that. Ooh, liver and onions. You like liver and onions, Safari? That doesn't shock me, actually. Not at all. But my mom and brother love liver and onions. Oh, I love a good tostada salad with the shells. Yeah, that's a good one too. But I make them homemade. Who likes a good crispy chicken salad? Anybody? I like salads, just period. Any type of salad, but I love like a tostada shell. You put salad in it, then you take chicken tenders. You can make them yourself, of course, or buy pre-made. Cut them up, some cheddar cheese, bacon bits, your dressing, of course, sunflower. I eat sunflower seeds and all that crap in my salads too. But oh, so good. That doesn't shock me at all, Safari, just because of like getting to know like you and through the comments and stuff, you seem very like home style cooking and things like that every time we talk about it. Ooh, I bet he would, Nana. I bet he would. I bet he would. We don't have casinos in Utah either. You're not adventurous. I'm not really either. I'm not that adventurous. All right, y'all. I think I'm off of here for now. I think I'm gonna come back later and do I have to go pick up my kids and then I have to take Kenzie to the store in a little bit. So I might come back at 4 and do the longer one today. Oh, salad bar. I love a good salad bar. Yes, Running Bear. Yes. Pistachios. I do not like pesto either. Sizzler. We have Sizzler here. Love Sac Shara. I see, I did it again. I grew up with Sizzler. Like that was the only restaurant in Williston, North Dakota that they really had. So that was like the big once a year we would get to go out to dinner. And that's where we would go. And I was obsessed with the salad bar. Well, I'd never seen a Sizzler again after moving out of North Dakota until we moved to Utah. And we have them everywhere here. And their salad bar, bomb salad bar. But in Arizona, where my in-laws live, they have a salad to go, like a little drive-through salad bar place that you can go get a salad. And I'm like, I haven't tried it yet. Next time we go to Arizona, that's my goal, is to try the salad bar, the drive-through salad bar place. But I love salad bar. Oh, yeah, that's why I figured they wouldn't give it to you since you put it in my name. Thank you so much for doing that. Love you, sis. Kelso has one? I didn't know that they had one. I didn't know. Yeah, we have a bunch of them, actually. Oh, I didn't know that. That's the biggest casino in the world. Yeah, Running Bear. I'm trying to even think. We have the ones out here where we went last time. I'm trying to think of the name of the place. I can't even remember. Wendover. Wendover has casinos on the Nevada side, and then we have them south in Mesquite, but they're not tribal. I don't think they're tribal. I really don't know, to be honest. But we don't really gamble anyways. We put like $20 in and we're like, okay, that's our donation for the time. We go eat the buffet and hang out in the room and laugh our asses off and watch TV, or we people watch. That's pretty much what we do. Bye, Anna. Have a great day. Oh, Marcy, let us know how it goes. I hope it goes great. Ooh, Lakewood. I haven't been. Gosh, you guys are reminding us of home. The Vegas Strip. You like Olive Garden. Your Sizzler. Oh, caught on fire. I love a good salad bar. That's why I love Golden Corral. Their salad bar are so good. Are they, Laura? You would know. I see. I can never keep up if they are or not. I have no idea. All right, y'all. I am out for now. I might come back with timeline stuff this afternoon. I just needed a break from all this stuff because it just, sometimes it gets overwhelming talking about this shit every day and seeing the patterns happen right in front of our eyes day after day. So today, if my stomach feels better, I'll probably come back because I might be able to concentrate. I can't even concentrate to talk today. I'm like, eh. But thank you guys for letting me just chill with y'all. I hope you guys have a great rest of your afternoon. If I don't see you this afternoon, I will see you tomorrow back on Target and Point. Don't let the distractions that they're creating constantly and still doing affect you because it's not worth it. Protect your peace. It's a bunch of bullshit distractions. Once again, I'll go make that post too on the community wall, and then you guys will, you guys can share your recipes. I think that's I love that. That's hysterical, Juju. I'm gonna have to ask you about some people. You might actually know somebody I know that hangs out there all the time. He's very noticeable. Everybody knows him. Yeah, Felony, it was really nice. It was just really nice to have just kind of a chat and have a normal. Yeah, Molly's Miss Knuckle. Sometimes it's nice. Thanks, dear Krabby. Dear Krabby, I gotta go find the replay of this now. Hey, Jimmy. Bye, Jimmy. Yeah, you might want to not do that, Jaren. We don't need you to fall. Oh, Joe, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Fibro sucks, especially with pressure systems. Running Bear, you will never, ever, ever go back. I swear, it is addicting. It is so damn good. Make sure it's a traditional one. Thank you, Safari, for always saying that. Jared, I'm doing it right now. Wise guys, you have a great one too. Ciao. See, I'm going to figure out all of the different ways. Kathy Pease. Kathy, will you drop your link for her? Oh, can she not click your name? I wonder if she can click your name. If not, I'll post it for you. Hold on. Oh, y'all, Bad Apple just dropped a video. Oh, shyster. Go over and check it out. It's only 7 minutes. Hold on. I'm going to share it in my comment section right quick. Kathy, did you get yours? Thank you. I can't tell on here when you guys do that. Sorry. Thank you all for dropping each other's links and helping each other out too. I appreciate all of you. Okay, here's Bad Apple's new video. All right, now I'm out. You guys asked for the long Midwest goodbyes, and here they are. They never really went anywhere except when I'm like in a hurry. All right, see y'all after a while. Have a good day.